Hello, my fragrance of the day is Green Tea by Elizabeth Arden. This fragrance was first launched in 1999, and whenever I smell green tea, I immediately think of latte drinking yoga moms. Its bright citrus opening, cooling peppermint, and soft jasmine offered a clean, refreshing alternative to the heavier fragrances that dominated that era. Green tea felt light, effortless, and energetic, and it fit in with the wellness movement that was already well underway, but becoming more mainstream by the late 1990s. Green tea would go on to become so successful and so popular that it spawned at least 27 distinct flankers since its initial release, and Elizabeth Arden releases a new flanker just about every year or every other year. As for my experience with green tea, I have a bit of nostalgia attached to it, tied to two memories. One is of my sister, my older sister. She sometimes wore green tea, and I would smell it on her whenever I gave her a hug. The other memory I have is of a friend of mine who was originally from Ukraine and who immigrated to the United States. And whenever she made her first trip back to Ukraine, she bought a bunch of presents for her family. And among the things that she bought was a bottle of green tea, which she gave to her mother. Apparently, she liked it so much, it made such a good impression on her that she wanted to take it to her mom. And I think that she liked it because it was very subtle, and she just felt like it wasn't loud, and that it was appropriate for a middle-aged woman. So those are the memories that I have of green tea. So what do I think of green tea? Well, I think it's very soft, very nice, very pleasant. There's nothing offensive about it. It doesn't announce itself whenever you walk into a room. So it's very office safe, but it's not a strong love for me. I don't really love it. I like it, I respect it, but I don't love it. So it's not something that I would personally choose to wear. It definitely wouldn't be my signature fragrance. It just doesn't last a long time. It fades on my skin very quickly, and it doesn't project very well. As I mentioned earlier, my older sister wore this sometimes, and the only way that I could smell it was when I give her a hug. So it's a skin scent. And also, there's kind of a strange rubbery or plastic note that I can sometimes detect after it's dried down. And I suspect this is because of reformulation. It's been reformulated over the years, and oak moss was one of the original notes whenever it was first released in 1999. And I've heard that they've placed restrictions on oak moss, so Elizabeth Arden has had to replace that with something else, and I suspect it has something to do with that rubbery note. It's a synthetic note. Okay, that being said, there are a bunch of other green tea fragrances, some of the flankers that I want to try, and hopefully I'll get to do that soon, and I'll make a video about each one that I try. Okay, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and while you're here, please do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so, because I do plan to upload more content like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.